Kia ora, and welcome to this IT training tutorial video on aligning text using tabs. Many people use Word for years without even knowing about the tab key. They need to change the alignment or spacing, so they go in and just press the space bar repeatedly in order to shift their text. But when you're writing a thesis, I hope you have better things to do with your time. So you're going to see today how you can use the tab key to change your text alignment very quickly. First of all, where's the tab key? It's on the left edge of your keyboard, just above the caps lock key. When you press the tab key, it shifts your text across the page using default tab stop points. So if I keep clicking tab, you can see that tabs are represented with an arrow. If you cannot see those, remember to turn on your non-printing characters. You'll probably also, for this particular video, want to go to the View tab at the top and just tick Ruler so that we can see the ruler for this page. I'm just going to remove those tab stops and we'll talk a little bit more. When I press the tab key in the middle of the line because I want to align the text, it works really well sometimes with just that default tab stop. If I just go in here and do that for those, but it doesn't always do the job. You can see this last line is really not working, and I don't want you to have to go in and put in a second one in order to align things. This is going to get a little bit crazy. So instead, what we're going to do is create our own custom tab stops. So to do that, I'm going to select the paragraphs where I've put in those default tabs and look to the left of the ruler to something that I call the tab bucket. If I just hover on top of the marker, I can see that my default tab is going to left align my text. So if I click on the ruler where I would like that text to be left aligned, everywhere where I've clicked on the tab key, that's exactly where my text is. And this marker can be moved along the ruler, or it can actually be removed completely from the ruler. So I'll just click again to set that back in again. In this second set of text, I'm going to go in here and put in some tab stops just like I did before, but this time when I select those two paragraphs, I'm going to click on the tab bucket until I see the right tab, and then I'll click on the ruler in order to put that in instead. This next set down here, we're just going to align on decimal points. Now I still have to put in my tab, so I'll do that at the beginning. And when I select these, I'll keep going until I see this decimal tab. So while that's selected, I'll click on the ruler and you'll see that these align by decimal points. And in this third set, I will press the tab key before my left centered and right aligned text. So let's see how that works. If I go in here and I choose all the way around again until I get back to left align, there's my first tab, there's my centered, and the last one, there's my right. So these show you that you can have multiple tabs on the same line. Now it only has applied those custom tab stops wherever I had the text selected. If you need to change it for any reason, you can go in and, as I said before, drag it off of there. If you hit the enter key while you have got something set in your tabs, it will continue. Otherwise, it will not appear anywhere else in your document because we didn't start there with selecting it. Okay, that concludes this tutorial video on aligning text using tabs. Thanks for your attention. Kia ora.